Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're returning. So guys, it is Saturday and I have Ethan, actually Ethan is not out here right now. Ethan is actually inside with Danny. I don't know if they're playing or cleaning because I told Danny to clean his room up. I don't know what they're doing, okay? But it's quiet is all I know. So I'll take it, okay? Now, I have Jack in here with me today. Jack is never out here when I do my videos. So, Jack, you want to say hello to everyone? What do you mean no? Say hello, because then they think I'm just talking to the couch.
Hi.
Hi. Well, Jack is turning 17 in a few days. So he's rather excited. So he wanted to spend time with mom. So I said, that's fine. You know, just I'll do my video. He's over there on his laptop drawing some things. I don't know. And I also have Jason with me today. Jason is on the left of me. Jack is on the right of me. So because it is the weekend, you know, well, not only because it's the weekend, it's the summer. Just, you know, period. It's the summer. That's it. Now, we only have how many days left, babe? How many days till school? I don't think they can hear me. They both have headphones on, but I don't know. I don't know if they can hear me. It's the 27th. They go back. I forgot how many days it is, but I know it's not many. Okay? 9, 10. I said that the other day, but then they added on 2 days because we missed, we didn't realize that they started the 27th. We thought it was the 25th. So it's still 10 days about it. I know, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's going to go quick. So I have Gracie May here, my Daniel, and I had the pacifier smell, but I'll tell you, this sculpt does not like a pacifier. So, I don't know, it keeps falling out, so I said, I'll just leave it. So, how is everyone doing today? It is Saturday. I usually don't come on a Saturday or a weekend. Well, sometimes on one of the days either, but I haven't done a Saturday one, I don't think, in a while anyway, because I think a lot of people tend to do their videos on like Friday and Saturday, because I know they do something called face on face or face to face Friday. And I know Susan over at Susan's Reborn Nursery, I watch her face to face all the time. So hey Susan. So I know that's a theme on like Friday, so I try not to do Friday. So I didn't do yesterday. And then Saturday, I know there's Rockin' with Becca, and a lot of people like to take the weekends, because a lot of people work, you know, during the week. So I usually don't, unless I have something to show, but I do have something to show. So stay tuned for that. I do have a little for sale. It's been a while. It's been about a minute. So stay tuned if you're interested in what I have for sale. But first we'll have a little chat. So, yeah, birthday coming up. Jack's birthday on the 20th, which I think is Wednesday. And then, back to school. And then, listen, everything will be smooth sailing. I hope. I hope it's the smooth sailing once they get back to school. At least it'll be smooth sailing for me with the videos, you know, to be able to come on here and, you know, just do my thing and not, you know, worry about, you know. But it's quiet right now, so I'm taking advantage of it. Who wouldn't, right? So, yeah, so Gracie May. So did anybody, what I want to know, did anybody pre-order the Awake Gracie May kit? Now, I went to McPherson's to check. It's still available, and I thought that one was going to go out the window. It's still there. So, I'm sure it won't be there when I need to get it. But if it is, then it's meant to be. If it's not, then it's not meant to be. And I've, you know, learned that as well over this, you know, course of learning new things, just kind of like an override of Sandra's brain. You know, just kind of get in the groove with new things, you know, away from the old and in with the new, and trying to establish, you know, what that is exactly. You know, because sometimes, you know, it's difficult when you lose something or someone that was very important in your life, for a significant amount of time. And so then you have to kind of, just, shift gears a little bit and try to maneuver and figure out, your way. But anyway, so yeah, I'm curious if anybody had pre-ordered. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know who did. And what else? So back to the hair issue, guys. I mean, my hair is just falling out everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It doesn't, I don't even have to touch it. It just, and when I go to wash it, it's clumps of hair. When I go to brush it, it's clumps. I have hair everywhere, all over the floor in the bathroom, all over the counter, all over my clothes. It's just, it's terrible. It really is terrible now. So I had a thought. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but knowing Sandra, I probably will. So I'm kind of thinking of, let me put the baby down. I'm kind of thinking of, so since, you could see it's all gray, since I'm not coloring my hair anyway, right? I kind of did, but I feel like I kind of did this almost exact same thing last end of summer. So, but I think it was for a different reason. I think because I had tried to bleach my hair and the red was still in it. And so what happened was I turned out into like a skunk, it was like orange and red and very brassy and then yellow. It wasn't even blonde, it was yellow. And it just it looked horrible, okay? So I wound up cutting it and then wearing a wig. So that's when I was wearing my luxurious pink wig. So what I think I'm going to do, bear with me here. Just hear me out completely before you're like, oh, no, don't do it. And I know Christina's going to become this, no. Listen. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, first off, I'll start by saying buying a wig. Now, I always loved my hair with highlights. So I'm thinking, because it's going into the fall and winter, to get like a nice warm brown wig that has the foil highlights in it. So like most of it, the base color to be a warm brown, and then maybe even find one that frames the face a little bit. And I want something that has volume to it. I don't like the pin straight hair. So maybe something that has a little wave to it, like a beach curl or something like that. And not excessively long neither, just something like to my shoulders or so. I don't like the really long. Last time I had the really long, I wound up cutting a couple inches off of it, and then it started fraying. I had to throw that wig out. My Linda wig, we called it Linda wig, but threw that out. But anyway, so something like that, like a warm brown with the highlights and some kind of beachy wave bounce, but little bit volume. Okay, so if I find that, right, hear me out, then I was going to do like a pixie cut on my hair. Okay, just hear me out. Okay, do the pixie cut, because then most of the red would be gone. And because I have so much gray already, look at this, guys. Okay, don't mind my my dry ass skin, because I already told you, look, I have patches everywhere. It's terrible. Okay, so I have so much gray hair already coming in, guys, that, okay, look at that. Okay, that if I just look at there you go. That's a good look. Okay, so if I cut up to there, doing the pixie cut, all around, then when I do my videos, I could wear my cute wig until my hair grows out to at least like this length again, but then it'll be all gray because I'm not coloring it anymore. See what I'm saying? So that would make the most sense to me. It'll also be a lot easier with upkeep, because right now, I probably had a million hairs just fall out from doing that. So if the hair is, yeah, I just felt, ugh. If the hair is just crazy falling out because of my menopause anyway, why have to deal with that? Why have to deal with all that when I could just do a short cut, short pixie, wear a wig for a while for the fall and winter, and and then let it grow out all gray. and I'm not going to color it, because last time that's where I made the mistake. Because I wasn't going to cut it that short. I just wanted to, in fact, I think it was about the same length, that I just wanted my whole head to go bleach blonde. But instead, when I did the bleach, number one, it wasn't enough, okay? But number two, when I did the bleach, all these gray hairs came out like a lemon yellow. And then the red was like orange, bright orange. It looked horrible. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. So I'm back. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So I think that might be the best option to solve the hair issue. So what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Should I do it or should I not? I don't think, like Jason's like, oh, don't do that again. You're going to regret it. I don't think at this point in my life, I'm going to regret any hairstyle. Okay. Because I have had just about every one. Okay. And, you know, it doesn't bother me. I just work with it, you know, either way. So, I mean, it won't be the first time. You know, I've had my hair that short many times. You know, I don't want to cut it like with a buzzer. I just want to I'm going to go in with the thinning shears, just like we did the last time when I was cutting, you know, most of the bulk out. But this time, just, you know, keep going until, you know, you hit the grays. I think it'll look cute, honestly. It might make me look a little older. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But hey, what's the worst? I mean, if I look that old, then I only need one box of hair dye. That's all it'll take. That's all it'll take to fix it. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Oh. So, because I'm laughing at me. Me and my crazy ideas, right? I don't know. Will you stop sending me stuff, man? Jason keeps sending me Instagram reels. Anyway. Okay, so let me know what you think about my hair, because I'm not sure. Anyway, so what else? I checked on my Carter's order. It says Wednesday delivery, which is on Jack's birthday. So, and usually I'm going to say it probably will be here Tuesday, because usually UPS delivery, whatever they say on their delivery date for Carter's, I always, almost always get it a day sooner. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Tuesday, I'll get that package and we can open that together. What else, guys? I don't know. I've been looking for all kinds of lotions for my skin. I know, somebody, I think Suzanne Goodwin, suggested a Vino baby lotion, and I did look that up, and I have a couple different kinds of that in my cart. And I did find another one, CeraVe, I think it is, or something like that, but I don't know. I have to grab one of them, because I don't know, you know, it's so much, right, for a woman to go through. I mean, even just, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the stages of life, right? But it's almost like you start as a younger girl, right? And my son is in here, so I can't even explain all this right now. This is what I mean by I needed some privacy. Fine, he wants to stay in here, then he'll hear it. No, he has the headphones on. You know, you start off really young. I mean, at 12, 13 years old, you know, with that whole, you know, woman, you become a woman, you know, and all that. And then, you know, you have to go through all that, and that's devastating, right? Not knowing what to do at first. Then you move into having baby years, you know, and all that goes with that, and having a baby and all that stuff. And, you know, just going through that. And now you have to deal with menopause. And it's like, wait a minute. You know, like, and it's such, in every stage, obviously, just with every stage of life in general, it's very different and complicated. But menopause is so, like, it's emotional, it's physical, it's everything. It's so, like, I can't even explain it unless you've gone through it. You're not going to understand. But yeah, so this dealing with the skin is a big issue for me because, like I said, I've never had skin issues ever in my life. So for me, I think that's not only a physical issue, but it's also an emotional issue because, you know, I start, looking at my skin. I'm like, this isn't me, like I never had that problem before. And now look at me, and obviously having those kind of, not that I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks of my skin, but I'm just like for me, I just don't like it. It bothers me. So I have to try and, do something with that. Also, my hair, I don't think it's like a problem for me. It's just the problem of it all falling out everywhere. Like I can't stand that anymore. So that's why I'm saying, like, maybe for me the best solution is to cut it and then, get a nice wig. I think that would would help me also to feel a little better about myself because I'll get a pretty little, like I said, a pretty little, I could pick whatever hairstyle I want. And nowadays, I feel like if you spend a little more money for a wig, you actually get a pretty decent one. I'm not talking about like no Halloween wig. I'm talking about like a nice wig that somebody would wear, to try to play it off as being their real hair. So I'm going to take a look on Amazon later and see what they have. I'm sure they have something. And there's such, what I mean by that is they have higher quality wigs nowadays. You put an extra $20, $40 into it, and then, you get a nice wig. So if I'm going to be wearing it for, the next 6 months, 7 months, then, got to put, a little money into it. Now I have a dry patch on my elbow that's keeps bothering me and itching me. So just going through those kind of changes, it's hard. And then, of course, when you're in this, right, I start to think of my mom more. I start to think of my mother-in-law more because it's like you wish you could just call them and say, hey, is this supposed to happen? Is this going to go away? When is this going to stop? That sort of thing. You feel like you don't have that type of support from another woman, right? And it's hard, especially since I'm the only female here in a house full of boys. I was going to say a house full of balls, but that wouldn't be appropriate. My son's sitting here, although he has headphones on, don't you? I don't know if he really can hear me or he's pretending, but he's 17, almost 17. Okay. So the little guys aren't in here. Anyway, so it's hard when you're the only female, right, in a household, and and then on top of that, there's just nobody you could call and say, hey, do you understand what I'm going through? And sure, I have friends I could call, I'm sure Christina's like, call me, and Amanda gave me her number. She was so sweet earlier today. She said to call her anytime. And, it's nice to have, that support, but, I'm talking about just this specific topic, I guess, that if you haven't gone through it, then it would be a little difficult to, I guess, understand or, know what to say. There's just, I guess, some things that, just basically, unless you've gone through it yourself, you're not going to be able to understand. That's all I mean. But it's still nice to have the support, and the option to call people, to call your friends and, just talk to them. And even just talking to somebody, not necessarily about the topic, but just to get your mind off of it, and that sometimes helps. I know that I've been in states of panic attack and called somebody and they've helped me through it. So, it just really all depends on the situation, the person, the topic, what's going on, that sort of thing. But, I feel, like I said, I feel like I'm happy, but I feel like there's a lot of things hitting me at once again. It always feels like that, like in a cluster, and so you got to kind of figure things out. But anyway, let me grab my coffee. So, I heard Amanda is putting out a video Monday, so don't forget to check that out over at Wawa's Angels Nursery. So she said it might be a rather long video, which I said, great. Love the longer videos. You know, I make longer videos, so I do love watching the longer ones, but I also, occasionally I love, you know, I like the shorter ones too. Not too short. I don't know. I think like anything over like, I don't know, 15 minutes I tend to watch, unless it's Christina. You know, I always watch your videos. So it doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes or an hour. But you know, usually if I'm like randomly looking through YouTube for a doll video to watch, if it's anything less than 15 minutes, I usually won't even click on it, because to me, that's just not enough time, I guess, for what I'm looking to listen to or to learn or listen about for the dolls. Unless I see like for sale or something like that, or like, it depends on the title, I guess. It really depends on the title. So, I've been seeing a lot of toddlers lately out in the community, mostly replicas, but really cute ones, you know, and I thought about it for a minute. I did. I was actually asking Christina, I think, which one she thought was cute, you know, and then I even did a poll, I think, on Instagram. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? They're cute, but it's like, I guess I'm content with my reborns right now. Like, I don't need something else. And I'm very focused right now on getting an authentic reborn that looks like Ethan, because he's like the missing piece, the missing puzzle piece to my babies here. So I think because I'm so like hyper focused on that I think, you know, to spend money elsewhere on a different doll, even if it is a replica for the time being, that's still $60, $70 that I could be putting towards, you know. So I scratched that idea and I said, nah, you know, I'll wait, you know. So I still don't know what kit I want to get. I know I went through Max and then Jenny and then, oh, the newest one, Charlotte, I was thinking about, because Charlotte's by Laura Lee Eagles doesn't have the scrunchy face like Gracie May or Odessa. But that sculpt does still resemble Ethan a lot. He likes Max. And while I do like the face and I think that it looks like him, the nose is just a little different to me. I don't know if it's the way it's like the way he's scrunched or something, but something doesn't quite fit for me. So that's why I was like, I'll keep looking, you know. You know, it's hard when it's a kit. And I know that I want Anna to paint it, of course. But if I don't see the kit painted by her first or see how it looks, you know, that's why I've been going back in her pages, in her like Instagram pictures, because then you could get an idea, like if you see a kit, you know. And at first I thought maybe Quinlan again by Bonnie Brown, because I did have that one and I actually had that one's name as Daniel, but that could, you know, look like Ethan as well. It's so close. Daniel and Ethan, I think, were kind of similar looking, more than Jack. Jack was like in his own, you know, but I don't know. I'm going to have to keep looking because I don't know. It's like, I know once I see it, I'll know, you know, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to settle for a, you know, because this is a portrait baby of my son. So I'm not just going to settle for any kid and say, okay, we'll name it Ethan. You know, I want it to really look like him, you know. So I'm taking my time on that. And who knows, maybe one will pop up on Reborns. I mean, I still look on Reborns, you know, maybe one will pop up on there. I don't know, you know. So they're playing in the back there. As long as they're playing nice, you know. So, I don't know, guys. So I'm just dealing with that and then just waiting for the back to school. You could see all my gray hairs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So, you know what? Okay. So I was doing my, not, I don't want to say monthly because I don't wash the clothes monthly. Just, I would say 3 times a year, something like that. And usually before, it goes back into fall, I'll wash everything again. So, I came across a bin that I actually had of some kind of random clothing and, things that obviously haven't been used in a while because they were in the bin in Danny's room. So I came across those when we gave little Johnny a bath and I was looking for an undershirt. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know we had all these clothes. So don't need them. I washed them, obviously in draft on the delicate cycle. And, they're not all new. But I'm going to show you what I have available and everything will be sold together. So I'll give you a price at the end after I show all the pieces, and then if you're interested, you can let me know. It's not a lot, it's a medium-sized lot. It's not like huge. Okay, so this is the first sleeper. Now, again, these are not like, like a lot of with the clothing. Okay, here's the first one. I'll explain. So this is a newborn sleeper by Carter's Child of Mine. It is a snap. No zippers. That's good. So a snap up. It has these orange and blue and purple flowers. And it has the feet on it. So there's the back. And there's the front. I would say this one is in excellent condition. There is no, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no, I don't even think I used this at all. So, Carter's Child of Mine newborn size. Yeah, I don't think I even used this. I think this came in a box opening. Most of the stuff probably did because, let me rephrase that. Yes, came in box, not Happy Mail. These items came in box opening. So dolls that I have purchased that a box opening was sent with. This is a Little Planet Organic Carter's preemie size gown. This is cute. So this has the 3 snaps up top. It's a ribbed cotton material and it has the fold over mitts. This is really cute. It doesn't tie at the bottom. It just has that elastic bottom and it is the stretchy like ribbed material. This would actually look really cute. This is like the perfect size. This makes me think of, I forgot what you named her, Christina. The little girl that you bought from me recently. By Blanchard Babies. I forgot what you named her. But this would look really perfect, cute on her. Perfect size. Okay. Then we have this 2-piece hot air balloon outfit. And this is by Cloud Island and it is newborn. It's a 2-piece. So it has the panda pants. And then it comes with the long sleeve onesie. Again, it is a newborn Cloud Island. That is really cute, actually. That's cute. So that's a Cloud Island newborn size 2-piece with the little, it's like a mint kind of green, I guess. And then it has the hot air balloons all over it. So that's a cute outfit. Then we have this really cute Carter's newborn. This is really cute. This is really cute. And if I had a girl, I probably would be keeping this. I didn't even know I had this. So, Carter's newborn. So a lot of Carter stuff. Has the fold over mitts. And this is a waffle knit. And then this has the snaps as well. So no zippers. And it has the feet. Look how cute. The purple feet. And one on with the coral. So it's like color block, I think they call this. Very cute. And that's newborn size as well. Carter's waffle knit. So this, I think, for a newborn looks a little big to me. So I would think even like a 0 to 3 month might fit that. Okay, then we have this purple 2-piece. This is also Cloud Island newborn. So this is like, I would say a mauve color. It's more like, I would say purple but pink at the same time. So like a purpley pink. And then it has the white hearts all over it. So that's really cute. And then it has the matching. Now this isn't a onesie. This is just a lap neck long sleeve top. So whereas the other one was actual like onesie, this is just the top. And that is long sleeve with hearts on it. So that's a 2-piece. So far all newborn except for that preemie gown. So that's 5 outfits so far. Then we have this is Cloud Island. Now this is 0 to 3 months. This is 0 to 3 months. I think this one might have came in Landon's box opening for some reason. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Or Emilio, I'm not sure, but one of them. Cloud Island 0 to 3. This has the beige background and then the white kind of like raindrops on it. And this is the lap neck top. And then it has the matching pants. And then, you know what I wanted to show you guys? Okay, so the next pieces can kind of mix and match with this one, actually, which I didn't really realize. Okay, so these are 2 of the H&M shirts that I have that I was trying to use. I don't know. I can't get used to these colors for some reason, and I'm being honest. It's just the colors. It reminds me of, like I said, like a bag. I don't know. I can't do it. I don't know. So one's like a khaki color, I guess, and the other's a little lighter. And these are from H&M, and they are cotton. But what I just realized is that, and these are size newborn. Yeah. And these are both H&M. But what I realized is you could actually use this is actually the perfect match with these pants. Maybe I should keep this one. Wow, that actually looks really good together. Or you could use this one. I mean, they both really match nice. Look at that. So you get a mix and match. Look at that. Not only that, so I'm also I just recently got the 3-pack of the Gap pants, the rib leggings, and I'm throwing these in the mix because, guys, they are a darker color, and what I quickly realized is I see every little lint, little piece of anything that fly, and I can't deal with that because it bothers me too much. You have no idea how many times I've lint rolled these already. And then I said, just forget about it. And I took them off of him and I folded them and put them in the drawer because I can't. I don't have the patience for that. So these are going too. But what I realize is because, you know, I had it with this, the H&M top. But if these are all mix and match pieces, really. So you could use this one too. This top, you know, with the raindrops, with the navy as well. So really, all these pieces are mix and match. That's a really great. Oh, okay. So, but this is the Cloud Island outfit. And then you have the Gap pants. And then you have the 2 H&M shirts. So that's, wow, that's good. That's a good deal. All right. We're not done. So this outfit, this is going too. This is the bananas in pajamas outfit. And this bananas in pajamas. This is, hold on one second, guys. There's dogs fighting outside. Sorry, guys. We have fighting chihuahuas outside. Anyway, so this is Little Planet by Carter's. And it is a stretchy, almost like cotton spandex, like a legging material is how I described it. And I just got this. And the legs are too short for a cuddle baby. Okay, otherwise I have to put socks all the way up and it just doesn't work. I tried to make it work because I loved this. I tried to make it work, but it just doesn't. This has to be worn by a full limb baby. So guys, this won't work for a cuddle baby. I tried. So if you have a full limb baby, this would work perfect. It's really an adorable outfit, adorable pajama. It's so cute. I love the collar and the pocket up here. It even has the detail like around the wrist here, around the ankles, and it's so cute. It's buttoned down, but yet it still has the snaps. It's a nice material. It's really, really cute, guys. It's really cute. So I'm including that in this bundle. And it is a size newborn. It's so cute. I just can't use it. It bothers me so badly because I have to put like knee highs on them. So maybe eventually I'll get it again in a bigger size. I don't even think a bigger size would work though, because it's the way Carter's does their pants. I don't know. It's like a U shape instead of a V. So it makes the pant leg really short. I don't know. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, and then this I realized when I tried it on Dominic on my other video that I was not going to use this because it's huge. It is huge. And I tried it on Tommy as well after the video. It's huge. It's huge. So this is a Carter's. Everything seems to be Carter's or Cloud Island here. So this is a sleeping bag. And you could see how huge it is, guys. It is like a khaki color and then a thin white stripe. It has your white polar bear here on the side. It's a zip up, and then it has, you know, the little thing for the zipper. It's fleece. It's just like a fleece blanket, guys. Fleece blanket, but it has the sleeves, and then it has the fold over mitts. It's just, they drown in it. You could see it. They drown in it. So, that's going with too. This would be good for a bigger baby. I would say 3 to 6 months if you have one, or a chunky 3-month baby maybe. But a newborn, no, it's not going to fit. Will not fit newborn size. Okay, we're down to 2 more things. Well, one, and then another thing I'm throwing in for free if you want it. So I found these pants. There is no size on them, but they do look a little big, but I don't know. They are leggings with has a little pink bow at the top, and they're white, and they have gold hearts all over them. So just a little pair of leggings. To me, these look more like 3 to 6 months maybe, I would say. So if you have a bigger baby or a toddler even, these would work for them. And then this... I'm on a video, guys, okay? So, hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys. All right, so the last thing, if you want it. Now, this I'm not, like, including in the price of the bundle. This I would just throw in for free. This is the green Posh Peanut gown that I got. Now... where the little white stain did come out with the water. So that's no longer there. It has fold over mitts. This is the nice slinky bamboo material, and it is a knotted gown. I'll tell you why I'm just throwing it in for free for a couple of reasons. One is it is preemie. Okay, this is not, I can't even understand how Posh Peanut says this is 0 to 3 months. This is very wrong. It does not even fit a newborn properly, because I tried with a couple of my different babies. Maybe it's because they're cuddle babies, and so their arms are thicker than like maybe like the full limb dolls. So maybe this would work on a full limb baby. So look at the sleeve, guys. It's so thin. I mean, there's just no way. Like, I really have to stretch this over them, and so it makes them look like they have sausage arms. And I hate that look. So that's why I'm letting this go. Another reason is it's really short. Look at it, guys. Even if you tie it at the way bottom, this ain't gonna fit 0 to 3. I would say a newborn at best. This would be really great for a preemie size, preemie all the way. Okay, and the reason I'm throwing it in for free is because it has a tiny, where the arm meets this part, the lap neck. You could see there's a tiny hole there. See it? Right at the hemline. I don't know if that's what you call it, a hemline, but it's right at the stitch line. So it'd be really easy to fix this with a couple of stitches, you know, whoever knows how to sew. It's really not big. I mean, even if you don't know how to sew and you don't want to fix it, it covers it with this piece. So you wouldn't even see it, you know. But because of that defect, and I'm throwing it in, excuse me. Okay, so this I'm adding in for free, like I said, because of the because of that right there. And it's very easy, you know, to fix if you know how to sew. And if you don't, you just, you know, put a little thing over there. Maybe a little pin or something you want to put. But that's why I'm just adding this in. Okay, so nice opportunity to try Posh Peanut if you never have. Just with a tiny little defect over there. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna just show you quickly now everything I just showed you, so you could just kind of recap for free. I'm also gonna throw in this little lavender sachet. It smells so good. You could hang this somewhere. It smells really good. I have a bunch of these. Okay. So these random leggings with hearts on them, there's no thing on them, so I don't know the size or the brand. I am going to guess 6 months, size 6 months. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, then there's this Carter's 0 to 3 sleep bag. Bananas and pajamas. Then there's these 2 H&M shirts, blue navy Gap pants, this 2-piece Cloud Island, this 2-piece Cloud Island purple, Carter's color block sleeper, Cloud Island 2-piece hot balloon, the preemie gown, and is this preemie too? Newborn. And the newborn floral Carter sleeper. So, let's see. 1, 2, I'm not gonna count each piece. This is a set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll count the 7, 8, 9, and then I'm throwing in this 10. So you have 10, at least 10 complete outfits for your babies. Okay, look at all, wow, guys, look at all that stuff. Woo woo. Okay, and then these pants too, which they don't have a size. I'm gonna guess 6 months. They're for a toddler, I would say, not a baby. And this lavender sachet. To make everything smell so beautiful and lavender. All of this. I can't laugh. All of this for, well, I think all of this should fit in I could probably stuff all this in a medium flat rate. If you don't want it wrapped. If you want it wrapped like a box opening, which I can do because I have plenty of tissue paper and ribbons. So if you would like it stuffed in a medium flat rate, like just stuffed in there, then I'm going to say $20 shipping. I think medium flat rates are $19.60, something like that. If you want it wrapped pretty, like a box opening, then the shipping in a large flat rate is $29. I believe it's $28.60, something like that. I mean, it could be off by $1, but it's pretty much we're going to say $20 shipping if you don't want it like a box opening. If you want it wrapped pretty, each piece with tissue paper and ribbon and all that, then it will be $29 for shipping. So 20 or 29. So I'm going to ask for, I don't know, $30 plus the shipping. So $30 for all this stuff. I could tell you that this gown alone, I'm not going to start picking out pieces, but let's say these two alone, I paid $35 for. So, I mean, you know, you get a good deal is what I mean. So $30 plus the shipping. You could pick if you want you want me to stuff it in a medium flat rate for 20, or you want me to fix it nice, wrap everything with tissue paper and ribbon, and make it like a pretty box opening for 29 shipping. So it's either 50 total or 60 total. So it's up to you how you want it. Either just shoved in a box or pretty with wrapping and ribbon. So you let me know. So basically with the shipping, it's either going to be $50 total or $60 total. So let me know if anybody's interested. My email's always in the description, and first one to PayPal me gets it. So I'm gonna just put everything. I have a you know what? I'm just gonna put everything back one by one over here. So what I realized, no, I don't want to say what I've started to realize, but what I've realized with my dolls is that I have a very, very specific taste, specific eye for what I want to look at. And, you know, obviously a few of these are girls things, and I don't even have girls anymore, so, but I feel like even though sometimes I kind of know what I'm looking for, it doesn't mean that I like all of that brand or all of that fabric. Like, you know, things have to fit correctly, just like when you're buying clothes for yourself, right? Things have to fit on the babies correctly. So that's why for this, like, just didn't work for what I have. In other words, you know, I love the color, love the material, but the sleeve didn't work and it didn't look right, you know? So, and I thought it was a little too short for a knotted gown. So that's why I'm saying a preemie would look best in it. Also what I'm realizing is that, because I have cuddle babies, their legs sometimes can look, like Ethan says, like, what did you say? Pretzel sticks. And I do realize that there are some people that love Star Wars. Now, I didn't know that this was Star Wars. I just thought it was, you know, robots. Oh, this diaper is cool. And so, I mean, this outfit is a little worn. You can see it. You know, you could see it there. And I love it. But if anyone is interested in it, I will sell it because it's not a favorite. Like, okay, let me rephrase, because on my last video, I did say it was a forever outfit and I had to keep it. The reason I said that was because of the style of it. It's Kate Quinn. So it's the right brand. It's the right fabric. And it's just not the right fit for this baby. And it's also not the right, I guess, like, the pattern doesn't do anything for me, you know? So that's why I just wanted to rephrase, because in my last video, and I don't want to come across as like, oh, well, she said this in her last video and now she's saying something else. So I kind of want to elaborate a little bit on what I mean by, now this isn't for me, because the material is on point. The brand is on point. It's the fit that doesn't do it for me. And it's also, I know that a lot of people out there, quite a few people that love the Star Wars. And to me, like I said, it's just robots. So it doesn't have like, it might have a meaning to somebody else to have this to wear on their baby. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not like, I guess I'm not like saying, oh, I have to sell it. Otherwise, I would have put it in the for sale pile with the rest of the stuff. Like, I don't mind keeping it, but if there is someone out there that is interested in this for their baby, it is a newborn size Kate Quinn bamboo romper with the Star Wars print. If somebody does want it, I am willing to sell it. And I could just roll this up in a tiny little bubble mailer. So I would say 25 shipped because it is Kate Quinn, it is bamboo. But just know that it is a little visibly, you could tell that it's it's not brand new, but it still looks great and it's adorable. And like I said, with the brand, and you can't buy this anymore. You can't buy this anymore. So it's retired, it's a retired print. And you can't buy it on the website, and I have not seen any Star Wars on Macari or anything. So if somebody is interested in this, I think this is pretty stretchy. This will, I mean, you could see the fabric. Look at that. It is pretty stretchy both ways. So this would fit a bigger baby, like a 0 to 3 month size as well. I don't want to, but I just thought I'd put it out there if somebody was interested for 25 shipped. If not, then I'm willing to, keep it. It's not like I want to get rid of it, but if anybody is interested, I would sell it. But he will wear it for now. So if anybody's interested in this for 25 shipped, if anybody's interested in that whole lot of clothes, 10 complete outfits, for either 50 shipped in a medium flat rate stuffed in there, or 60 shipped, and I'll wrap everything like a box opening with tissue paper and ribbon and all that. Either way they go, priority mail, flat rate. So I think that's it for today. We're almost at an hour. I thought he was making that noise at me. He was looking for the glue gun again. Oh, time to burn your fingers. He's been doing projects with Danny. You got to see what they made, though. A whole plushie figure thing. But, it burns his fingers. I can hear him. Anyway, so, what else? I think, I think that's it. Hold on, I just want to grab Dominic for a second. So this is Dominic, and he is dressed in this adorable maroon. I call it maroon. A lot of people call this burgundy. What do you guys call this color?
Red.
Red?
Yeah.
This is not red. My nails are red. What color would you call this, Jack?
Maroon.
Maroon.
Red.
Maroon or a burgundy. I think this would, or a wine color even. That's what we call, or Merlot. Anyway. So I really love this outfit on him. I think the color suits him, and the brown with it is adorable. This outfit is so cute. I love it. It's by Burt Bees. If the kids weren't out here, I'd say something else. I think it sounds like something else. But anyway. Hi everybody. So this is Dominic Giovan. And he's wearing this today. He's not going skiing. Not going skiing today. But my brother loved to go skiing. So I thought it was a very appropriate outfit for my brother. So, oh, he looks so cute. Looks so cute. Okay. So, I guess that's it, guys, because I don't want to drag it out. There's nothing really much to talk about. We're probably going to put the air back on, make some macaron. Gotta make some macaron with the marinade. How do you spell a marinade? Oh my gosh. We were laughing so hard with that. Anyway, But it's the truth. It's the truth, right? Anyway, so we're gonna go because it's silly. I don't like coming on here without a purpose. I mean, I always have a purpose, you know. But so Ethan, are you excited for school?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh. Wasn't the answer I was expecting. What are you most excited for? And if you say lunch, that's it.
Going home.
Oh, come on. That's what you're excited for?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's not excited for school. He said going home is what he's excited for. What? Okay, what subject are you most excited for in school?
Lunch.
That's not a subject.
Yes, it is.
Ethan's going to high school, so. Jack,
You got a poster?
you're gonna be a senior this year.
Yes, sir.
What are you most excited for about school this year? And you better not say the same thing your brother said.
Getting out of it.
You guys! And he didn't even hear him because he had headphones on. Getting out of school. That's the best thing about it?
Yes.
Okay, what's the best subject while you're in school? What's the best subject? If you say the same thing, you're out of here.
Lunch.
What do you say?
Lunch.
Yeah.
You guys are cray-cray.
No.
All right? Oh, wait. I learned a new word. I learned a new word.
No.
Oh, I learned a new word. What was it? Remind me.
No.
Tell me.
No.
I learned a new word.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I know what it was. I remember.
Have you seen the pink glue gun?
What's with his leg?
I remember. That glue gun is so cooked.
That's not how you use it, by the way.
I forgot the meaning. Oh, when something's bad, right? Or when something's good.
Like when you know you're gonna get in trouble for something.
You know you're gonna get in trouble for something?
Or like you did something bad and like something else is gonna happen.
Oh.
Like you
Oh man, I spilled my coffee. I'm so cooked. Like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it only works when you're like a child or if you're working.
What?
Because like when you say it now, it doesn't really. Yeah.
Whatever. As long as I don't spill the coffee on my guyat, then I'm alright. Alright. I remember that one. I think that's one of the only ones I do remember and the meaning for it. Jack thought I forgot that one. I'll have a bussin'. Man, this coffee is bussin'.
Please stop.
All right, I'll stop. All right, I'll stop. All right. Okay, so seriously, I'm just going to go now. All right.
Only one though, Jack. One.
Well, I guess they're going to make some one per person. Come on, I'm almost done with my video, please. I'm almost done. Okay, thank you. It is hard having 3 growing ass boys here, okay, and feeding everybody. They're crazy. They want to eat every second of every day. They just had lunch. I mean, you got to wait for dinner. Dad's going to make some macs.
This is Leonard.
We're going to make the macaron with the marinade. Anyway, let me go, guys. My boys are crazy cuckoo. So, let me know if you're interested in the baby lot for either 50 shipped or 60 shipped. If you're interested in the Star Wars Kate Quinn sleeper for 25 shipped. Don't forget to stay tuned because the giveaway drawing will be coming up next week. Next week.
Can't wait.
Okay. And also next week is the Carter's Hall. And more fun stuff coming up. So, I hope you enjoyed my Saturday video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends. And I will see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Don't forget to cook your marinade. Spit. See you later. Bye-bye.